All right, welcome to the Not.a.prepper channel. I am Not.a.prepper. I'm going to go over this EcoFlow Delta. So I'm going to have to say that I bought this with my own money. Obviously, no one gave this to me or is paying me to do a review on it. I'm just going to show some things that I can do with it. Okay, here is my EcoFlow Delta. I've had it for a few years now. I've only like gone all the way through the battery a couple times. I can say I really like it for what I want to use it for my family. Today I'm actually going to use it to try to cook some pancakes on my skillet, see what it can and can't do. I also have my phone charging cord, so we can try to do both of these at the same time. Which I haven't plugged it in a little while, so I don't know if you can see it, but I'm about 98% right now, which is pretty good. I don't have to get that one extra percentage point. I'm okay with starting it here. But what you do have to do is, it's got these buttons here, a DC on off, and then it's also got on the back side here it is, it says for your AC on and off. So when you first turn this thing on, normally it will be it's those buttons aren't, and none of those are lit up. So if you're going to use this side, you got to push this button. Same with the back side for the DC. I've never tried running them both at the same time, but we're going to give it a shot. All right, so we want to do my AC on for the skillet. We're going to do DC on for my phone. Oh goodness, doing this with one hand. Let's try fast charge. Yeah, my phone just popped on. So I'm not going to film myself cooking pancakes for this whole time, but I at least wanted to get it set up. Alright, we're going to start this process, and I'll take some shots as we go through it. You can hear the fan on this thing kicking on when it's starting to draw power like that. Obviously the hotter the skillet, the more energy it's going to draw. So let me flip it back around and show this side. So it went from 99 minutes to 48 minutes left. It's drawing about 1,500 and change watts. Nothing is being input because I don't have it hooked up to any other power input system. No solar panels at the time, and we're just dropped another percentage point to 96%. So at this point in time, I got to get some pancakes on this, see how long I can cook it, and then see what we can do after the fact. Okay, got some pancakes on the skillet. Kids probably have Minecraft going on behind me. Now this dropped back down to, or excuse me, it's showing 99 hours, 92%. So we went down to 92%, showing 99 hours. As the skillet is no longer drawing energy because it reached a certain temperature, shut off a little bit, and then as soon as that temperature goes back down below, it'll start drawing power again. So the fan went off and everything. But let me just adjust this a little bit. Light came back on, so it'll start drawing energy, and my EcoFlow Delta started making the fan noise again. I'm not going to fully hit this button. I just want to bring the display back up. So now it's saying 43 minutes left, 91%, still drawing, just a little bit over 1,500 watts. And my pancakes are cooking. Probably gonna have to flip them here in just a minute. Okay, pancakes flipped. Probably should have flipped them 20 seconds earlier. It's at this whatever temperature it's trying to get to, so it's not drawing any more power. So we're down to 90%. It actually says it's in 1 or 2 watts is all it's drawing. And so at this temperature, I got 99 hours. Obviously, I'm going to adjust it. It's going to get hotter, and then start drawing more energy. I want to see my phone. It's still charging. I think my phone hit 100%. It really wasn't that low at the time. Probably that 1 watt was drawing is what's keeping my phone charging. But yeah. It kicked back on. You can hear the fan going when it's drawing a lot of energy. Down to 89%. Hopefully it's focusing on that. Pancakes probably need to be checked. Alright, no one's come downstairs to eat pancakes yet. Still the same small stack. 7 more on. See if this will come into focus. 37 minutes left on my battery, or 84%. Still drawing 1,500 and change watts. Phone's still plugged in. It's still making, I wouldn't say a ton of noise, but you can definitely hear the fan going. It's actually going to go off here in a second. Yeah, there it goes. Because it's no longer drawing the energy there. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off those pancakes or the skillet itself, but I can see them. Alright, we got the small stack of 14 pancakes done, 7 more on the skillet. Where is it showing? We've used about 82, well, we're down to 82% of the battery. Still burning about 1,500 watts. And at this, using that many watts, I could probably cook for about another 35 minutes, but I'm not going to do that many more pancakes. Obviously the fan's going, so it's making noise, pulling energy. Yeah, these are going to have to cook a little bit longer. Okay, since no one was coming downstairs, I figured I would grab about 4 of those pancakes. So you can see about how big they are. They're not that big compared to my hand. So those are probably medium-sized pancakes, not exactly silver dollar pancakes. It paused on its temperature. Still have 78% of the battery left. But I gotta eat a couple of these before I start flipping anymore. Alright, so far I've made 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 pancakes. Excuse me, I've been eating some and drinking. Where are we? 72% left. These are almost done. So I'll get a shot of the EcoFlow Delta when I'm done here so we can see how much, what percentage of the battery is left, and then we'll see what we can do the rest of the day just using the battery. Okay, this last batch of this last batch of pancakes is almost done. I'm going to shut off my skillet here in just a minute. It is drawing some energy. Looks like we got about 69% of the battery left. So cooking about 26 medium-sized pancakes on this skillet. Used almost used almost 1/3 of the battery life, maybe just a hair less. So it's doing pretty good. Then after we eat, we're gonna plug this, or plug maybe a TV, maybe a PS4 or something into this battery and see how long the battery will last watching a movie or something. Okay, I got my EcoFlow Delta up in my room. I actually have it sitting on a bucket. It's at about 65, or excuse me, it's about 65%. Let me see if I can zoom it in a little bit better. It's about 65%. I have my TV plugged into it. I have a 4K player plugged into it. Nothing is really playing right now. But I'm going to try to see how long I can watch maybe some Netflix or some YouTube, just to see how long this thing will last. So let me see, what is its watts being used? Yeah, just everything plugged in as about 88 watts. But yeah, I have everything plugged into the back. So yeah, I can watch Netflix and YouTube without the 4K player, but I wanted two things to be operating at the same time coming out of this EcoFlow Delta, and see how long it'll last. I'm assuming it'll probably last a couple hours. Okay, I used all the battery. It actually kind of shut itself off, and I plugged it into the wall to try to charge it. So coming from the wall, it looks like it's getting about 116 watts coming in. It's claiming it should take about 9 hours to fully recharge it, but I don't know if that's going to be the case or not. So I have to do some tests on it to see how long it actually takes to recharge. Coming from the wall, it's supposed to take a couple hours, not 9 hours, but we'll have to see. All right, while I was watching TV and had some YouTube going, I totally lost track of the time, but it shut off on me around 7:30 at night. So my TV had probably been on and off all day. But then when I noticed when I got it down to 1%, it actually shut off. I brought it downstairs, plugged it in. It was probably about 7:30 when I plugged it in, and it actually finished charging about 9:30. So it really only did that. It only took about 2 hours to fully charge it back up. So that's basically as advertised when plugged into a wall, about a 2-hour recharge time.